Hello. We're live, boys and girls. We're live. Okay. Hmm. So it's the big one Spurs Liverpool. Who's ready? It's a big, big game. And to be honest, I'm breaking it. I'm so nervous. It's ridiculous. It's such a huge game. But Liverpool, they're not in good form, guys. Liverpool are not in good form. It could be an opportunity. This could be big. This could be really, really, really big if we could actually manage something here. I think Liverpool are, if I check the Premier League form table, pretty official. Uh, Liverpool, they've done quite poorly. They haven't won in a long time, and I think they've had an issue with scoring goals, which is the obvious. But if I run through Liverpool's last few fixtures, obviously there's a whole Burnley result, which was absolutely ridiculous. But they lost to Burnley, they drew to Man United, they lost to Southampton, they drew to Newcastle, and they drew to West Brom. So ever since the 7-0, they haven't won in five, which for most teams would sound like, oh yeah, yeah. That means that we're meeting a team in bad form. This is the best time to play them. No, this is Spurs. Come on, let's be real here. This is the absolute worst time to play Liverpool because who else to come back against but Tottenham Hotspur? Well, let's not go with that mentality. Come on, guys. This is positivity. Good vibes on. Good vibes on. I mean, Spurs themselves haven't really been that great either. We've been kind of hit and miss this season. I mean, we did well against Sheffield, hence the back three. And if you want to go into the lineup, Spurs have gone up with they decided to line up with a back three, which sounds good in theory because we played well against Sheffield with a back three, but Davis is playing as a center back, it looks like, and Reguilon got injured really recently, which means that he's going to have to play. Well, he can play. It means that Doherty or Aurier, probably Doherty, is going to play a left wing back, which I'm not sure if I'm a fan of. I mean, it's always good to have an inverted fullback against someone like Salah, but Doherty hasn't been great on the right side, let alone the left side. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out, to be honest. I'm kind of worried about that. But I mean, the three back, right? When we played against Sheffield last week with the three back, and it worked pretty well. Um, Sheffield didn't really have that much opportunity, but also Sheffield United, they're bottom of the league. So how much can you really get out of it? Like I know they just beat Man United like yesterday, which was a ridiculous result. And if you ask me personally, I don't think they're the worst team in the league, but they are bottom, and they're bottom by quite some distance. So what is what is that about? Like that's the real question. I uh, I don't know. I don't know why they're bottom, but let's get back to the facts. The facts are when our goals, for the most part, came from Sheffield United's mistakes. We capitalized on errors. Whenever there was a loose pass in midfield, we Hoiberg usually hooked onto it, and we can make opportunities out of it. It happened for the first goal, happened for the second goal. Well, actually, it didn't happen for the first. The first goal was just poor marking. So obviously, that's another mistake that we've capitalized on. So poor marking, second goal, losing the ball in midfield easily, and third goal, losing the ball in midfield easily. Now this is classic Mourinho. Mourinho loves to capitalize on his opponent's mistakes. That's how he likes to win games. But against Liverpool, and I know Liverpool lacking confidence, but I feel like we're gonna have to create some of our own opportunities. And to be fair, last time we played Liverpool pretty recently. We played Liverpool about like a month or two ago. It was pretty recent, and we actually performed quite well. I think. I think we went about it perfectly. It was just the finishes that were lacking. Bergwijn had two really good chances. Kane had a golden header. If luck was on our side, that it could have been a very, very different game. But you make your own luck. Liverpool pressed our defense, and they got two. So I don't know, but I just think that if we go about the same way, if we go about the game the same way, maybe not quite as deep, and maybe counter if we counterattack with just a bit more pace and a bit more precision, then I don't see why we can't win this match. I think Liverpool are here for the taking. I don't think they're that great attacking wise right now. Obviously, that can all change considering their front three is world class. Mane, Firmino, Salah is ridiculous, but they haven't been performing. They haven't scored many recently. They scored two in the FA Cup, but that's the cup. It's different. Do I expect them not to score today? I'd be lying if I said that I was. I actually do expect them to score. I expect them to score. Um, but you gotta believe. I believe that we can make something happen here. I do. I think it's very possible. Now, what score would I predict? That we'll save that. We'll save that for the kickoff. Now, and now another thing, right? We have to come up. We have to bring it up. Ndombele. Ndombele. His change. His progression was clear to see from the start of the season. Become a different player. In the first season, Mourinho seemed to hate him. He and Mourinho were at odds. Mourinho was calling him out for getting injured all the time. He didn't look fit. He was in and out of the squad. And by summer, Mourinho apparently wanted him gone. And a lot of Spurs fans wanted him out too. And to see the change now, it's ridiculous. He responded well. He has become a wonderful player. He's incredible. In Ndombele, oh, he's going to the top. You've heard it here first. He's going to the very top. He has it in him. Let me just, let me rub them lips. Ooh, yeah. It's that premium content that we're talking about here. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Gotta keep him voluptuous. You know how it is. But on a real, on a real level, Ndombele is a baller, and he's been in form recently. Did you see his goal against Sheffield? Ridiculous. Top ball. Absolutely ridiculous. So I think he could. I know it's crazy, but I think he could actually be the difference. He brings penetrative passing. He brings so much. He brings a press breaking pass. He is incredible. And he's just, I think if he's on it today, Liverpool will have serious trouble handling him. And then there's obvious. I haven't even mentioned them yet. There's the obvious Kane Son combo. Now, in the bigger games, he tends to get less space and he moves in deeper to try and influence the play from midfield. So I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't score today, but I'd like for him to have a big influence on the match. And I think we have to rely on Son and even Bergvine, which is a bit crazy. And obviously, if Kane gets a chance, then he should finish it, and he will probably. I hope he'll get chances today. But really, I think personally, I'm looking at Son, and I'm like, need you to perform today. Recently, he hasn't been performing badly, but how clinical he was in the beginning of the season, it was kind of starting to wither away. Like he was a bit hit or miss, with the saves. But I know that's to be somewhat expected. Like he's not invincible. He can, he can make mistakes. So I won't hold it against him. But I just think that if we need Son, we need Son, not just Son. We need Son. We need him to be clinical today, and if he is, again, like you saw how he was against the first Liverpool game, that was like prime Son. Like that was, you look at that, he had like pretty much one chance in the whole game, and he put it away. It was immense. It was ridiculous. I just need you to give me 1 second. Let me look at this for a second. Now, what am I doing? Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just just setting that stuff up. Gotta prepare for the match. Oh goodness, I hate watching big games with Spurs, man. It just actually it gets me so worried. I get so anxious. My heart rate goes up like way too high, way too high. But what did I say? I said it. Positivity. That's what's happening. That's what's happening today. No, what losing? What does that even mean? I know what a loss is. Come on, let's be real here. No one loses. No, Spurs don't lose games. No, 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 no. Never. It's happening, guys. Guys, we're winning this game. Trust me. Trust me. Oh yeah, my prediction. Yeah, my prediction. My prediction is Spurs 2, Liverpool 1. Yeah, I said it. Liverpool beat us 1-2-1 every single time. It seems like they always beat us 2-1, which is it's not good to see. But I think we could make something happen. Okay, we'll surprise a few people. You know how it is. We'll surprise a few people. The players are walking out. The players are walking out. I'm seeing Spurs players, Liverpool players. No shocks there. I know, right? Whoa, Spurs and Liverpool players are out in a football pitch. That's crazy. Now, how players like Thiago perform could be pivotal to this game. It could be a game changer, as they say. There's Salah. There's Salah and Mane. Salah's had an especially poor season this year, but mm, he loves to perform against Spurs. I'll say that much. He loves it. He loves it, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. Trust me. But you know what? What's what is football without believing? Yeah, Hugo Lloris starts. Aurier, Dyer, and Rodon. Is that what they're saying? No, 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 no. I doubt Sergio Aurier plays in center back. I'd be shocked if Aurier played in center back. But again, it would be kind of weird if Doherty played at left wing back when we have Ben Davis who could play there. But I feel like Ben Davis is going to play in the three, because for like um sustainability, all that good stuff. And that Liverpool lineup, it's still strong. Like as much as we like to say that, oh yeah, they're not really, they're not performing that well, all that stuff. They're out of form, in form or out of form. It's still a very, very strong lineup, and he will have to be wary. Look at that front three. That front three, they haven't been firing. They haven't been firing, but oh, they love playing against Spurs. I'll tell you that. I have some bad memories, even fairly recent, of the Firmino. No, 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 no. It's not today. Not today. Not today. Not today. 3-4-3, 4-3-3. It worked against Sheffield United, but will it work against the champions? We'll see. We'll see. There's no Fabinho on that back line. Fabinho got injured recently, which could be big, which I think is big because I think he's their best defender. Van Dijk aside, obviously. So that Henderson Matip back line, Matip is a good defender, and Henderson is, he's okay at center back, I think. But I just want to see how they perform because I think Kane and Son will be licking their lips looking at that back line. Now, obviously, Liverpool will push high, and so it'll seem like they're midfielders anyway, or at least that's kind of how it looked against United. But they got punished for it. That's all I'm gonna say. They definitely got punished for it. So the game starts very, very soon. The Golden Cockerel. Ooh, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. This is gonna be big, Gabe. Oh, this is gonna be great. I'm actually hyped. Oh God. Ah, let's pray. Liverpool to kick off. Liverpool will kick off, and I think it's Thiago. This is vital for a potential title race. If we're in a title race, then we have to win this game. But if we lose this game, that just makes top four even more difficult. And I know we're getting the Liverpool game out of the way, and every team plays Liverpool twice, but it's confidence as well. Confidence. We should this game. If we win this game, it'll galvanize us, and I think we should be going for the victory. I think we can do it. It's definitely possible. I don't see why we can't. Liverpool are in a rough patch. And you know what? Let's just let that rough patch go on for one more game. They can win the next game. I don't care if they win the next game. But this game, no, no, no. Come on. Come on. I need you to avenge what happened last time you played Liverpool, Bergvine. Kane too. I can't be seeing you guys miss easy chances again. It's not for my heart. I can't take it. I actually can't take it. And it looks like it is Doherty at left wing back. Yeah, Doherty is going to play left wing back. Liverpool press early. Højbjerg is deep, and it's already looking like it's going to be one of those games. We're playing quite deep. Okay, yeah, I've already seen. Yeah, so we were right. We were right. Højbjerg and Dombele, it's going to be vital for the midfield battle because it's going to be, in essence, a 3-on-2. Kane will drop deep, but we can't let Liverpool just overrun us in midfield because if so, it's going to be a long 90 minutes. And Liverpool do tend to overrun most midfields, so we'll see. Now, the issue they've had recently is creating chances. And obviously, you know how Mourinho likes to set up, especially in big games. So it won't be easy. The chances won't come easy. Now, we've also somewhat had issues creating chances as well, which sounds crazy, but I think really like the only three players that have really been an attacking threat for us all season are Kane, Son, and Ndombele, who are both playing. Now we need a bit more from Bergwijn. Bergwijn, he's shown promise. He definitely has shown promise. He's improving every game. I can tell he's getting better. He was really good against Sheffield, I think. Even the Ndombele pass aside, I think he's the pass that he gave for that ridiculous Ndombele goal. Even if you ignore that assist, I think he had a pretty good game, and he's improving, and I'm happy to see it. Now, Mane's missed a sitter. Oh my goodness, Aurier, I don't even know what just happened there. Aurier's had an absolute nightmare, but Mane's missed it, and Mane scores that last season. Any other season, he scores that. You can tell they're lacking in confidence. Oh, that's a sitter from Mane. That could have been the worst start ever. That chance alone is bigger than any chance they had last game. Oh Lord. Yeah, that is an attacker with no confidence. You can tell it's clear as day. Now, hopefully, we cannot make those stupid mistakes anymore, please. Because what is that? Oh, look at Ndombele, press resistant. Kane, play it to Son. Son's free. He's one-on-one on his left foot. And he scored it! Give it Son! Sonado! Take a picture. Watch it. Drink it in. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Liverpool 0. You see the difference? You see the difference. Ooh, Mane has a chance. Wide. Son, back in the net. Ooh, you see the difference. You see the levels. You see the levels. Mane, Son. Mane, Son. What is that? FPL combo. You know it. Kane, Son. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Trent plays him onside. Oh, and he's onside again. What a ball. Oh, the Kane-Son combination. Stuff of dreams. Left foot, right foot. Doesn't matter. Oh, VAR, don't do me. Oh, don't do me like this. No, VAR. VAR, please don't play games. Oh, VAR. Oh, VAR. No, looking an absolute fool. Oh, VAR. Oh, VAR. Oh, they've said he's offside. Oh, no. Oh, I've looked a fool. I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. Oh, no. They're going to say he's off. Oh, they played on. Oh, they've said he's off. Oh, he said he's off. Oh, that would have been the perfect start. Oh, they've said he's off. No. I look like an absolute fool now. Look at me. Look at me. I mean, Son still finished it, but man, I hate this. I hate VR, man. I know it helps us sometimes, but I hate that. Oh god, that would have been the perfect start, you know. Oh goodness. Oh, this game looks open. It looks open. Son's free again. Oh, just in front of him. Oh, okay. This defense is here for the taking, you know. This Liverpool defense looks open. I don't know if it's early, but this defense, Liverpool are not looking good here. Ndombele has dispossessed Wijnaldum in the box, and Liverpool are shaky here. Spurs, they look like they smell blood. I think Spurs smell blood here. We need to capitalize before Liverpool settle in this game. It has to happen. Come on, we cannot. We have to take advantage of this. Look at that. You scored against them. You're an armpit offside, but you've done it, so you can do it again. Come on. Oh, Darcy's always gonna have to cut back, man. The difference between Darcy and Reguilon would be incredible. But I'm not a what if kind of person, you know. He's not here. We have to deal with it. That's it. Ndombele, look at this guy. Oozing with confidence. You can tell. Supremely talented footballer. And Liverpool, they can't seem to touch the ball right now. I'm not gonna lie, this is not the start I would have expected. I mean, to be fair, you could argue that Son's goal in the first game kind of looked offside, so this might be revenge, you know. But I just think that's so close. It's infinitesimal. Like, how do you even know when the ball's left his foot? It's so, oh man, you know, the margins are so tiny. Ugh. Get up. Oh, why have you done that? Why have you done that, Dyer? Why have you played out for what? Oh man, you know, that's the nah, get up. Get up, bro. Come on. You're a man. Grown man, 28 years old or 29. Get up. We could have wow, we could have done something here, you know. We could have done something here. I really hope this doesn't I know we haven't done anything wrong, really, but I just hope that VAR doesn't come back to bite us, you know. But I'm not gonna lie, Liverpool from an attack. Whoa, what's Son doing? Whoa, Son is that was a wild attempt. He saw the keeper off his line and he was trying to. I don't know if that was a lob because he hit that with ridiculous power, but it was very wild and it did not end well. No, it did not really result in anything. Oh God, what a start! My heart is. Jesus. Let's deep breaths, guys. Come on, this is a normal football match. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Whew. Hoiberg picks it up high up the pitch. Bergwijn. We're looking confident so far. The start has been good. I've liked the start. I mean, I mean not Dyer. Aurier had a bit of a nightmare in the beginning, but since then, we've looked on top. You can tell this isn't a Liverpool team with confidence. Now, I'm not saying they're playing awful, but they just don't look as menacing every time they bring the ball forward, you know? But as I say that, they're passing the ball well here around the edge. Good defending. And Ndombele can pick it up and he's taking it back off. We can counter here, Son. You've been playing well so far, though. Come on, guys. Come on. Don't let the game get away from you because these things can happen, you know. Don't let them relax. Don't give them space, you know. Don't give them confidence. They were rattled. They were rattled. Keep them. Hit them now while they're down. Okay, you don't have to don't let go all that. You know what I mean. I'm not a manager, but still, this is Wow, that first part of the match, I'm still, whew, deep breaths. Okay, Liverpool are really, they're keeping the ball now. Where they're starting to get a bit of possession. They're pinning it long. Was that Rodon? Because Rodon hasn't really dealt with that well. 1-on-1 with Mane just doesn't sound like the best idea. Salah, Thiago. Oh wow, Firmino just kind of flopped down. This game is looking pretty open. Like neither defense is looking rock solid right now. I'll tell you that much. And what worries me is that the team that has the most chances probably will score because these defenses aren't looking great. They're not. And right now, it looks like Liverpool. Rodon. Rodon seems. Oh, he's been hit in the face. Okay, he'll he'll get over that. He'll get over that. Money's kind of like just pulled him over and elbowed him, but I don't know. I don't like Thiago being able to play a header across the box at his height. Like I don't like that. Where's our defenders? No, no. That's no. There's nothing in that. Firmino just felt the shirt and he went down. This is already looking like a really open game. I hope the players realize now, after that start, that they can win this game, like, and that they should win this game. And obviously, the next 80 minutes could go anywhere, but I just feel like we could do something here. I don't like Doherty always having to turn back because he's right-footed, so he won't really attack down the avenue. I'm not sure if I like that because it seems like he doesn't really want to be willing to use his left foot, which again, just no Reguilon is just such a miss. But Doherty cuts inside. If he plays his pass correctly here, could find Bergvine, but no. No, no, no. So is that what he's going to be? He's going to try and cut inside and play the incisive pass. Now, I don't know if he has that in his locker, to be honest. I'm not sure. But he does tend to, like cut inside when he's on the right side. Now, he doesn't really cut inside, but he kind of like underlaps, if that makes sense. So he moves inside. Now, I guess Jose's thinking is that he can do that on the left side as well, but I'm not sure. We'll see as the match goes on. Thiago's just passing the ball around. He's found Wijnaldum 12 minutes into this game. Salah's come deep. Seem pretty content to, just stay back and absorb pressure, which, again, no surprises here. This is what we said would happen. Højbjerg's found Kane, and Son is already making the run. That's a bad tackle from Thiago. You can tell whenever it seems like Højbjerg, Kane, Son. It's either Højbjerg or Ndombele. As soon as they get the ball, Kane comes in, Son makes the run. Now, it seems pretty, obvious, but it's clear that no one's really figured out how to deal with it yet. Yeah, that's just such a dangerous tackle. Now, he's feeling his ankle, but hopefully he's fine. He always holds his ankle, so I really, really hope that it's not a big deal. They're just looking at it. Uh-oh. Kane's kind of shaking his head. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kane ankle is just never, you just hate to see it. Oh, God. It just never, ever, never. I hate looking at Kane's ankle because it's just, yeah, because Kane always gets that ankle injury around this time of the year. Uh-oh. I really hope he can just walk this off. I really hope he can just walk this off. Oh Lord. No, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be good. He'll be fine. Okay. Pass is poor. I feel like this back four can be got at, you know. They just don't look confident. That's never a foul. That's never a foul. He's got there first. Hoybier got there first. He got there first. That's never a foul. Look at that. He gets the ball and Thiago hits him. Never a foul. Yeah, we have to press them. Don't give them time on the ball. This Liverpool team, they're lacking confidence, so they'll take a little bit more time to make decisions. Now, if you press them, they won't have that time. Obviously, don't get pulled out of position, but don't give them time. Oh, that's a wonderful ball from Thiago. That is incredible, but it comes to nothing. And that kind of seems to be what Thiago's been so far at Liverpool. Looks really, really good. Looks so composed, but have Liverpool looked any better? Now, obviously, there are many like confounding variables and all that. Oh, Alexander Arnold, he's played the cross in. No one's there. No, but as I was saying, I mean, Thiago's a good player. Don't get me wrong; he's world class. But, but like, I don't know if he's really, done as much as you'd expect. I don't think he's changed the Liverpool team like people would have hoped and people kind of expected. I know a lot of people thought, okay, Thiago's in, will win the league, and now they're obviously saying that with Van Dijk, and Van Dijk has obviously changed everything. But I don't know, maybe I might be a bit crazy, but I feel I kind of expected more from Thiago so far. He has been good though, like he's been good. Don't get me wrong, but Thiago, I don't know. New league though, new team, new country. Might have to get adjusted. It happens. It happens. And I think he had COVID. He got injured. It's not easy. You can't expect him to put in a 10 out of 10 performance immediately. No, we haven't. Okay, Kane could get there. Nah, Henderson's there. Kane's looking dangerous. And I said it in these big games. It's usually you have to get the ball to Son. Son, get it to Kane. Kane will play the ball to Son. We're kind of one-dimensional in that aspect, but it seems to have worked pretty well so far against the big teams. Obviously, it didn't really work against Liverpool. What did work? It's just that we got unlucky because Bergwijn forgot how to finish that game. But I believe in him. I trust in him. Give Bergwijn those chances again. He'll finish them. I hope. But they've picked up the ball here, and Firmino could find Salah, but he's offside. I think they've played him off, but it didn't even reach him anyway. Joe Rodon plays it long, tries to find Aurier. I don't think Aurier is got. Is that Aurier? No, that's actually that's Bergwijn. I haven't seen Aurier press up at all really this game, so I'm curious. Is that something like a because Doherty seems to getting forward a lot more than Dyer. So is it almost like a 4-4-2? It's almost like yeah, it's kind of like it's a it's a unique formation. I'll say that much.
They were good. Kane.
Ooh, let me just turn that volume down. Yeah, you don't want to hear that. Okay, Aurier looks to be getting forward now a lot more. Dyer's played it to Doherty. Kane's deep. Yeah, see? On his left, he could play a ball here. No, 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 no. It could reach Aurier? No, no. Back to Liverpool. This game seems to have died down. Bit of an early blitz, but not much has happened since. This is a it's a decent start. Okay, I want to see a bit more of Ndombele. Ndombele's on the ball now. I want to see a bit more of Ndombele. I want to see a bit more of Bergvine. Oh, they play the diagonal, and he's found Son. Son can cut inside, and Matip deals well. He deals with it quite well. I can't complain. But Son's he's been getting into those areas, and he's been getting the ball. So I know you could say maybe he's had his chance, but I feel like he could get this stuff done. Good ball from Dyer though, because usually 1 in 5 of those actually work out. They always end up either they go too far or too far wide, or usually it's overhit. Usually, most of the time it's overhit. So I'm glad he's actually done well that time. And we're just dropping deep, and there is an out ball though. And the worst thing about dropping deep is when you don't have an out ball. That is dangerous. Now we do have one, so if we can actually get the ball out of our box, we can make things happen. Like if you look at the Chelsea Wolves game, Wolves parked the bus, but they didn't really have an out ball, so they couldn't make many chances. I mean, they started to near the second half, but not as much as they would have liked. He's gonna shoot. Nah, never. Oh, long ball to Kane. Kane, that touch from Bergwijn's incredible. And Son's free. Son has another chance. Oh, he's hit it straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper. You expect more. Oh no. I mean, that's a good attack, but Son, you have to be burying that, or at least test the keeper. You hit it straight at him. That's good play though. That touch from Kane, world class. Oh, he's played the ball into Mane. See, like we've had the better chances this game. Liverpool haven't created much. The only thing they created was really out of our own issues, and that's something I said that Liverpool did. But I mean, that's something I said Spurs did. Spurs like to capitalize on mistakes, but against Liverpool, I mean, English against Spurs, Liverpool do tend to take advantage of our mistakes. Like what the one that comes to mind for me instantly is when Dyer passed it straight to Salah and he scored in that 2-2, I think. Oh, and Ndombele's played that. See, that's what I like about Ndombele. First of all, he's press resistant. He breaks the press every time he brings the ball forward, and he always goes for the forward pass. So many players are afraid to play that forward pass, but in Ndombele, he does it, and he has the vision as well. Like the numbers right now may be deceiving. You might see 3 goals, 4 assists, and be like, I mean, that's okay, but it's not great. But if you watch him, you'll see the impact he has on the team, and he will get many more assists as the season progresses. Don't you worry about that. See, this is just what I'm seeing from Liverpool is. I mean, we're again 22 minutes in, so you can't make huge generalizations, but this is the same Liverpool I've been seeing. Keep the ball around the final third, like on the edge of the final third, and they don't really create anything. Now, I'm not complaining. Oh, Salah's from Mane. What a save from Lloris. As I said that, they've created. Mane broke free from his marker, and that should have been a fit. That should have been a goal, but that's incredible. He's offside. He would have been offside. He would have been offside anyway. So he would have been offside. But that ball from Salah is incredible. Incredible. Salah's creativity is somewhat underrated because I don't know. I think he's. Oh, look at that save. Okay, Liverpool. See, that chance will have made Liverpool grow in confidence now. They will feel like they can do something now, which obviously is not ideal, but that's a foul. Hey, isn't he on a yellow? Thiago should be on a yellow, man. He should be off the pitch, but I'll say less. There's his yellow. He can't be going in like that anymore. This guy's rash. This game. Oh, there are goals in this game. There are goals in this game. Yeah, I'll say that much. This game is. Oh, I don't know if it'll be. I think this game will be good for the neutral, but for a Spurs or Liverpool fan, I'm not sure if this will be a very enjoyable game. To be honest. Oh, they've let Salah through, but okay, Dyer's recovered. Oh, Doherty. Oh Lord, we're making our own problems here now. Just giving Liverpool the ball in dangerous areas, Doherty. That's not what I want from you. That's so poor. And now Son's come back to defend. Yeah, Doherty's pressing really high, so it looks like when we defend, it almost becomes like a five at the back and then a 4-4-2 at times. And Bergwijn will go because Bergwijn is basically in midfield when we defend, and he's like interchanging with Aurier at wing back, and then Doherty tends to come high. One on one, he's one on one with Salah. See, he's going onto a stronger foot, which will help him. That's one thing about inverted wing backs, which is Kane just keep look at how Kane keeps the ball. He's so good at winning fouls. The only player I think in the league that's better than him at winning fouls is Jack Grealish, really, to be honest. He is class. I don't think Mourinho. I think Mourinho will be happy but really annoyed about this game at the same time, if that makes sense. Like he'll be happy about the chances we've been creating. Oh, that touch from Kane is heavy. See, look at how I think Spurs. I think we. This is better than I would have expected. I'm not sure if it's better than I expected, but it's good. Son has been. That's a foul. Oh, what do you mean? Okay, but Doherty, man. Oh, we just missed. Oh, if we had Reggie Law in this game, man. Oh, it would have been so different. I hate. I don't want to say that, but still, the not having a left footer out on the left is killing us. Doherty is just cutting back. Takes so much longer. He clearly doesn't have a left foot the way he's playing. Defense has been somewhat inconsistent as it has been all season. Not statistically, but if you watch them, you'll tell these guys all kind of have a mistake in them, which is worrying. But they've survived thus far. I'll say that much. We haven't conceded yet. Okay, and that touch is not good enough. See, Bergwijn he's done very well. He keeps the ball well. He usually makes the right decisions. He's just a bit raw. That's it. Doherty's played a good pass. It was a decent cross. Didn't really reach Kane. Look at that from Bergwijn. He touches it and he keeps the ball and he plays out wide. He's good at keeping possession. And that's actually very underrated as a winger. He's creative and he doesn't lose the ball like a Lucas or a Lamella. He doesn't wait too long to pass the ball. And he looks lively. I'm liking how he's playing. Son's gonna get a corner. Son's corners are good, to be fair. I don't know why he hasn't been taking corners for so long because Ericsson corners were never that good. See, another no, straight at the keeper. I jinxed it. I wonder why I say these things. It's like, what's the point? Liverpool, that's cynical from Bergwijn, but he had to do it. It's a yellow, but You had to take down. You had to stop the counter. Took one for the team. Gotta stop the counter. Tactical foul. Son's almost playing like a second striker, really. At times it's a 3-4-3. Times it's a 5-3-2. Sometimes it's a 4-4-2. But mostly it's a 4-3-3. That's why it's difficult to kind of just put positions on paper nowadays because it's so much more football's so much more fluid than just positions, you know? Like saying Liverpool play 4-3-3 is true, but it's also kind of like reductive of their play style because the fullbacks spread so high at times, the way that one of their midfielders tends to drop deep and then the other two press really high and like their fullbacks kind of just like free roam, especially Alexander Arnold. Like I'm seeing Trent in midfield and he's technically a right back, so I don't know. Formations are just complicated now. I wonder if like in the future you're gonna have like they're gonna like tell you three different formations. They'll be like attacking formation, defending formation, or would that be too much information to give to the public? You know, I'm curious. I feel like that'd be really interesting because like most teams nowadays, especially at Premier League level, most teams don't play just one formation in a game. It's a lot more complex than that, and I think it's been that way for a while. Son just misses it. Reaching the final third, not only of Spurs box but of the half an hour in. Liverpool are keeping the ball well on the edge. Could they create something? Because last time they were here and had some time, Salah decided to play one of the craziest passes I've seen, and the defense was just caught unawares. That's the thing about form or not. These guys have chemistry, and it's a fact. Form or not, these guys have chemistry. Mane and Salah have played. They played with each other for years now, so they know each other. They know how each other move. Now, I wouldn't say it's a Kane Son level bromance, but the chemistry will always be there. The class will always be there, whether they score goals or not. And they're moving the ball quite well here. So there's a many back. I haven't seen many crosses, which I'm surprised because they kind of became that team that just crossed the ball. Maybe they've realized that it hasn't really worked, but they've played a good ball to Mane. Mane's fallen over. Mane's had an absolute nightmare recently. Like he's been all the best chances so far have been coming to Mane, and Mane just doesn't look confident in front of goal right now. He just kind of fell over. And Dyer looks like he's in pain here. Even Kane as well. Oh, Kane. Oh, Kane. I really hope it's not that ankle again. I hope it's not that ankle again. I really. Oh, it is. Is it? Is it? No, he's holding his knee. He's holding his knee. Let's look. Yeah, it's just missed the ball. Oh, yeah. It was right. It wasn't. It was far away from Mane. To be fair, it's a bit. I was a bit harsh. It was difficult. It was a difficult chance. Oh, Kane. He's in pain. He's in pain. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's his ankle. Oh, Kane, man. Oh, don't be another ankle injury, man. No, man. Oh, he's gonna have to come off. Oh, oh. Every season, man. Every season, man. Oh Lord. I can't, man. I can't look at it. I can't look. You can tell by his body language that he's gonna have to come off. You can just tell. Mm. I hate seeing this, man. I wonder if we're just gonna have to take him off and hope that it's not that bad. But I really don't want. I don't want to exacerbate an injury. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't want. I don't want to see Kane just make like forcing it. You know, forcing it when he's feeling pain and making things worse. Because that ankle has always been an issue for him. Both ankles, really. Uh, at least we have a backup this time, but no one. But who can really be backup to Harry Kane? You know, I'm playing with 10 men for the time being. Oh, and Ndombele's lost it. But that's the thing about Ndombele. Whenever he loses the ball, he gets it back. Like he always gets it back. Oh, Kane's back and he's found Son. Son is overhit, overhit, overhit. They're saying he's out of his box. They're saying he's out of his box. Hmm. I'm looking at Kane and he's kind of hopping on that ankle, but he might just be getting it warm. I really don't want him to. I don't want him to make it worse though. I really don't want to see him make it worse. Just get through this game, Kane. We'll pack it in ice. We'll wrap you in cotton wool, and we'll move on. Liverpool, there's space opening up. Oh, Dyer gamble, but what a tackle. Rodon, that's incredible. Dyer, that is ridiculous from you, man. What are you doing? I'm going to lose my voice. Why are you stepping up like that? You can't step up like that if you're not going to get the ball. What is that? This guy's defending is so suspect. He just stepped up and opened up the space and didn't even really go for the ball. Dyer, man. I don't understand him. I really don't understand him. It makes me so annoyed sometimes. Oh, Dyer, man. We have to get a center back in the summer. I'm sorry. We just have to. Rodon looks like he has potential, but Dyer is just not good enough. Not right now. Like to be the defender. You know what I'm trying to say? Maybe he could be in a 2 or a 3. Maybe he could be the other defender. But Dyer isn't a main defender. And under Mourinho, he's been the main defender. He's played the most, but he's not that guy. He's not good enough. Unfortunately, that's how it is. I'll say how it is. He looked good at times, but he's not consistent enough to be your number one center back, which he is. And that's shocking for a Champions League team, supposedly. Like we're not Champions League now, but that's what we see ourselves as, and that's what we want to be. Oh, Salah's free, but Luis has been great today. Great. He's been solid today. He knows when to run out. Handling's looking good. Son might have to go. I mean, Kane might have to go a second half. Like he might have to come off at halftime because you can't risk it, man. You can't risk that, especially that ankle for Kane. No, no, no. We have to think long term. You can't risk him for one game and lose him for 10. Like because that's what it's been like recently for Kane. Kane's consistently missed like 10 a season for 3 of the last 4 seasons. He's missed like at least 8 games due to injury. And I think, and it's not just the games that you miss. It's that you always have to get back into rhythm. You have to get used to the game. So it's not just the game he comes back. He's 100%. No, we've seen that's not the case. So we can't risk anything here. That Kane, I just hate. Oh, Kane, man, your injuries. It's not good for me. See, right now it's kind of okay. It's a 3. It's a 3. We're looking more spread out. Again, oh, look at that from Ndombele. He always looks like he's about to fall over. And then he just pulls something crazy. I love this guy. Oh, all these players are looking injured, man. What's going on? Bergwijn's going down too. I'm looking at him holding his leg. Not another injury crisis, guys. Come on, we did that last year. Not again. We kind of lost a bit of the tempo recently that we had in the beginning. We've lost it somewhat. The chances haven't been coming as freely, and Liverpool have gotten more into the game. No, hopefully we can make something before halftime or at least keep the level because we need to come in for halftime and get a good team talk really. Because I'm not sure if we're going in the right direction so far. I mean, literally, we're not. We're going backwards, but you know what I mean. Generally, Rodens looked like our best defender this game. Davis is. I mean, Davis has been. Salah hasn't really gotten much opportunity, so I guess you could say that Davis is doing his job well. But Dyer through the middle is just. I don't know. Hasn't looked great. Oh, the passing though. Doherty's passing has been getting us into so much trouble. This is like the third time that he's given the ball away in a dangerous area. Doherty, man. Oh goodness, the ball went across the 6 yard line and just luckily no one got there. But that's clean from Aurier. Was that Bergvine? I keep confused. It's definitely Bergvine. Bergvine. He has that sauce. He has that sauce about him. Kane, don't do anything. Don't do anything that'll get you injured. Yeah, don't go in because Kane has a tendency to go in 100% in everything. Like if you look at that City game where he like completely ruined his ankle before the Champions League and that Champions League final season, that season we reached the Champions League final, Kane ruined his ankle against Man City because he just went in all in for a challenge. And Kane, I know that's how he plays football. He plays 100%. He gives in all the effort, and I have to respect it. But still, man, you have to be smart, Don't do anything ridiculous. See, we're back in that almost kind of 4-4-2, and then it drops back to a 5-3-2, and then it varies, but seems like when we're ready to sit in, it's a 5-3-2 or 4-4-2. Now it's a bit rash from Roden. He's missed the ball. Oh, he might get a yellow for that. Yeah, don't do. Oh, Son's intercepted. That's good. That's good. I love Son, man. What a player he is, man. If we don't win trophies with players like Kane and Son, it'll be an absolute disgrace. Like, it'll be unfair to them because they'll have wasted their best years playing for us, which I will always be respectful for. Oh, he's played it to Mane. Mane's he's had a pop. Good save from Lloris. And Liverpool getting more and more into this game. They're getting more and more into this game. And Salah's just getting target practice at this point. Or just Salah, I meant Mane. Mane's been getting he's just been shooting or at least getting into these really good positions. And we need to counter. We need to show them our threat too. We're getting too comfortable defending. Oh, Bergvine's almost see the passing just isn't quite there. That's the issue with these kinds of attacks is that they're more high risk, It is higher reward, obviously, because we have more space, but it's higher risk because the pass has to be perfect. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to have predicted that this was pretty much how the game was going to go. Liverpool control the game. Spurs look dangerous on the counter, but I think Liverpool have had better chances this game already than they did in all of the last game. Mane, the defense hasn't been able to handle Mane, but luckily he hasn't seemed to be clinical in front of goal yet. But all these chances that Mane's getting, he only needs one to go well, and Liverpool will score. So we need to be just more cognizant, more aware of our surroundings. Like look at Mane, that's good. That's good defending. Get the header away. Thiago is just accumulating fouls, and he's on a yellow. I'm just saying the ref should be taking notes. We need to be aware, guys. Come on. Done well so far. And Dembele probably hasn't gotten the ball as much as I would have liked. Liverpool they've done well closing down the ball. Well, see, the thing is, right? We always tend to give the ball away when we're trying to make that final pass, which is fine, but the passes haven't really been coming off, and you can't expect them to always come off. But Liverpool are open; they're here for the taking, defensively at least. You can tell. That's a foul from Doherty. Doherty's been terrible, by the way. He's been awful. I can't think of a good game he's had since he's come here, and this game is just it just looks like he's adding to the trend. On the left or the right, he's just not performing. Mane looks dangerous now. I think he's growing in confidence. He's taken on Oria and he's played in the cross, but Rodon's dealt with it. Rodon's done well though. Rodon has pretty much dealt with what has happened to him, and with everything that's come his way. And I almost feel like he's been a bit of a leader. He's yelling, he's pointing, he's giving directions. Potential. We're in added time now. Or 45, 50, 51, 52. If you want to sink. And the nerves aren't really quite there anymore because I think I've seen that we can do something here. Whether we will, that's a whole other question. Trust me, that's a whole other kind of work. We haven't really, if we're being honest, Liverpool have been the better side this first half. We haven't created that many opportunities. We could have scored early, but we just need to hang in there. Do not concede first and just wait because the opportunities, the way that we've been playing, if we just get that pass right, the opportunities will come. If Son's that deep. Why Son? Man, Son's work right. Son's work right. I love it, man. But I just don't, and I know he's probably been instructed to, but I don't like Son coming back to defend. Because I feel like we don't have an outball then. Like Kane as well. See, if we get the ball, who do we play it to? If we get the ball, who's getting it? This Thiago header has been ridiculous. That is clever. That is clever. Davis has won the foul there, but I think he went down quite easily. Been performing well. No, Salah could get there. Davis does well. He's been decent as well. He's been decent today. Davis has been quite good in the back line. But Liverpool are comfortable here. I don't think as the half has gone on, the more the half has gone on, the more disappointed I am because look at that ball look at the ball to Mane. And Mane, they've played it across and Firmino has scored. There it is. And it's been coming. It's been coming. That is the worst time. The worst time to concede. What is that? You're letting the ball pass. Oh, man. How is that pass going through all of our defenders? Can someone please explain that to me? Are they too afraid to concede an own goal? I don't understand. He's onside. That is awful. What is that defending? Rodon's free, and then Dyer loses his man. No surprises there. Oh, come on. That is poor. That is not good enough. Dyer, you have to be getting rid. You've watched it. Oh, man. That worst time to concede, man. That is outrageous. Oh, that is. How is that going across? Lloris or Dyer? Someone has to get to that, man. What is that? Someone, no, someone do something. I don't understand. It's like lack of communication. One of you guys has to call for that. Someone has to call for that. That is outrageous. That's how we're gonna concede. Are you serious? Oh man. That is outrageous. I mean, you can't say Liverpool don't deserve it, but it's just frustrating. The timing is just terrible. The worst time to concede, man. The absolute worst time. Let me update the score. You know how it is. I can't believe we conceded that goal. Mourinho team conceding that is outrageous. And Lloris has had such a good season. You're captain, man. You have to be calling for that. Dyer, we know Dyer he's one to make those kinds of mistakes, but Lloris, man, it's just so frustrating because we like if we oh imagine. I wonder what Mourinho's thinking. We would have gone into halftime level. Why can't you just keep solid for like one more minute? Is it that hard? One more minute. You've given Liverpool a goal now. Just shocking defending, man. Shocking defending. I said Liverpool were going to score. They scored. I didn't think they were going to score like that, but they have done. And that's just shocking, man. But, if we go over the first half, it's not the first half in the world, but that's just so deflating because you think, okay, we're going into the second half level, all to play for, and now we're a goal behind. We need two now if we want to get a win out of this game, which I mean, it's possible if we go for it. Now, see, we're gonna have to go for it now. I, I question how we're gonna attack the second half now because I bet Mourinho's plans are like out of the window. I can't imagine how annoyed Mourinho must be, but plans are out now. We're gonna have to think about, and we're gonna push the second half. But it's first of all, it's a good ball. Don't get me wrong, but you have to be onto Mane. How is Mane always getting that much freedom on the left hand side? And now I said Rodon's had a good game, but Rodon might be inexperienced, but you have to be following. You have to be tracking your man there. Now he's played the pass across. It's not like a De Bruyne across or anything where there's ridiculous power and it's just whizzed past. Either Lloris or Dyer, they both have an opportunity to clear the ball, and they both do nothing. That's cowardice because no one said mine. No one claimed for the ball. It's poor. It's poor from the captain because you have to be going for it, and it's poor from Dyer from just freezing. He just froze. He froze and he watched the ball go past him. So poor, man. But there's still 45 minutes to play for. Anything can happen. But see that Liverpool, they've taken advantage of our mistakes, and we've made so many mistakes in this game that we were gonna get punished eventually. Like Doherty's made many mistakes, and now look at how costly this mistake is. If Doherty playing on the left side has just been an absolute nightmare. It's just you prepare. Imagine you're preparing for a week, and then that's how you concede your goal. It's shocking. Is poor. And Maurice, that's like the first real mistake I've seen him make this season. But yeah, I said it in the first half that there was no Fabinho and Liverpool's left back line. They don't look that solid if we're being honest. It's just that we haven't really attacked it. We've been like again, this is the Mourinho way. You won't be you can't be surprised that this is how Mourinho goes at a game. You could argue it's cowardice. You could say it's pragmatism. Whatever you want to call it. I think that we could have attacked Liverpool's back line. I feel like their defense hasn't looked great when we've attacked it. I think they've been there to be had, and I think they were banking on that early opportunity because you could tell Liverpool they looked shaken in the beginning, but as the game went on, they got comfortable. They got comfortable. They started passing around. The movement was good. The triangles. It was they were playing well, and we didn't. We looked like we kind of had them dealt with for the most part. We were most of their biggest chances kind of came from individual errors, but that goal is really annoying me. No, I just can't. I don't know. Both like I don't know why they didn't just go for it. Just at least get a hand on it. He's usually so good at that, but it happens. Like I can't think of a chance where we really should have scored. Like Liverpool have had like four of those. Obviously, we had the offside goal, and then Son maybe he hit it straight at the keeper, but we haven't been creating those opportunities. Now I hope we go out in the second half, and I think we just go for it because I think not. I don't think we like necessarily press up that halfway line and just go hell for leather. But I feel like we need to just try and create more structured attacks because it just seems to be long ball to Son and hope. Oh, play it to Kane. Okay, playing Kane plays with Son. No real like passages of play. If you get what I'm trying to say, like we kept the ball well, but we didn't really. There was no. Well, we didn't keep. Obviously, we didn't keep. We kept the ball well in the beginning, but whenever we seemed to have sustained possession, we didn't really look to play those line breaking passes. If that's what I'm trying. If you get what I'm trying to say, it seems to be that like Hoybier would get the ball more, and Nobeli didn't really get the ball that much. And Nobeli tried when he got the ball, but he needs to be demanding more. Like we need to get Ndombele onto the ball more, and I think that can change this game. And now we don't even know if Kane might be injured. Kane might not even come on second half, but Ndombele, we need to get him on the ball. And maybe you could say this role in central midfield is restricting him, but I don't know. It's poor though. I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed because I think that goal was all I was making. If Sadio Mane had scored like a really good goal or something, or that pass from Salah had found its way to Mane and they scored it, I wouldn't have been that. I would have been that annoyed because it would have been like a good goal. But I mean, the pass is great. I think it's Henderson who's played that pass. That pass is incredible. But the fact that gets through Firmino is disgraceful. And now I'm just, but let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Bale or something. We might want to bring on Bale. To bring an influence on the second half. And I guess the consensus right now seems to be that Bale has been a flop. And I mean, so far he hasn't been great. If you have to take into account the money that's been spent and all of that, you can't. Oh, look at Thiago, man. That guy's just got Kane's ankle. Oh, I hate it. But you know, I think because the thing about Bale is that he kind of looks like he's playing at like half effort. Like he doesn't look like he's trying really hard, and that might be because of injury. That might be because he's old. That might be because he just doesn't really care. I don't know, but I know, but he looked good against Wickham. To be fair to him, and I know Wickham is Wickham. Wickham is their championship team. It doesn't really mean much, but he looked. But what I saw from him is that he looked lively. He was taking more responsibility on the ball. He was trying to make things happen. I actually saw him like break out into sprint, and I like kind of saw flashes of his old pace. Like he didn't look rapid, but he looked quick, and I hadn't seen that from him. It looked like he just didn't run when he was for most games, but he kind of went for it, and he was looking better. And Bergwijn has been okay. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like we're just relying on on them too much. If I'm trying to, what I'm trying to say. Like I feel like Bale will kind of bring that X factor. Now against Liverpool, where you won't really get much chances and it's all about the counter attack. I'm not sure, which is why I understand him not playing. But we're playing Brighton in the next game. Why don't you just give him a start and see what happens? He scored the winner against Brighton last time off the bench. I think he might make things happen. You never know. But I just feel like we haven't from mid. I think our undoing has been that we haven't really been willing. We haven't been willing to hold on to the ball, and create sustained attacks. I think we've been playing the risky pass. You play the risky pass, and players haven't. It hasn't been on. They haven't really. It's always been a bit too far or a bit too wide, or the run is just a bit too early. Apparently, like with Son's case. Now, there are two things that could happen. There are two ways that we could change it. The way I see it is that either be more incisive with your passes. Well, I don't think they're trying to miss, but or the other one is you know press higher up the pitch and create more chances. Stay more, keep the ball more. Sustained possession. That's what would be nice. Now, Doherty for me needs to just come off. Doherty's been terrible in my opinion. He's been so bad. He's offered next to nothing attacking wise, defensively. He's given the ball away on many an occasion. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if you just take him off for like Sanchez or Alderweireld, preferably Alderweireld, and you move Davis up to left wing back because at least Davis has a left. He has a left foot, and I think a left foot would be a game changer because it takes that having to move back. Hell, even put Lamella at left wing back for all I care. You could do that. I don't care. He wouldn't do it, but like, just get a left footer on that left side. That Regulon injury, I think, has really cost us. Because I see times where we're on the left hand side and Regulon hits that first time, or Regulon runs onto his left foot, and there's space there. It's Trent. Trent isn't. He's not confident. He hasn't been great defensively, especially this season. Now, Regulon would have just run into that space and played a great cross. Now, I'm just, this is all. What could it? Oh, maybe he would have. No, no, no. We can't be talking like that. We have to be realistic. The fact is, Doherty's on. He's not performing, and he needs to come off. I don't think he's been good enough, to be honest. And yeah, but we go again. We go again. We have 45 minutes to change things. 45 minutes. It doesn't sound like that long, but it's a pretty long time. We just need to get the equalizer. The equalizer is so important because if we go 2-0 down, it's just over. We need to go for it. Now, I really hope Kane is okay, but at the same time, if Kane isn't okay, he needs to come off because I don't want to see him exacerbating an injury. I really, really don't want to see Kane out for another 2 months or 3 months this season. I just think that would be terrible because he's been having such a good season, and I really wouldn't want I wouldn't want to see him kill all that progress, or not him, but I want to see all that progress that he's made go away and him have to start from square one again because I feel like it'll take a bit for him to warm up and that kind of stuff. So there's that. But I really, really, that goal is just it's so demoralizing because you're thinking you're in with a chance and then you make that kind of stupid mistake and it's so costly and this at the highest level when you make those kinds of mistakes in those areas you're just it's not good enough. And I feel like if we had a commanding center back, he would have gone rid of that. He wouldn't have hesitated. He wouldn't have. Hell, even Alderweireld would have gone rid of that. I don't know why Alderweireld isn't playing. To be honest, why is Dyer in the middle and Alderweireld's on the bench? Why? I don't. I don't understand. I think Jose's made it clear that Alderweireld isn't really a starter anymore. Like he played against Wickham. When I saw that, I was like, okay, so he's not going to play against Liverpool. He seems to have fallen down the pecking order. Why? Honestly, I'm not sure, but I feel like Alderweireld would have blocked that cross. I don't think Dyer's been good today. I think he's been very, very poor. I might just be exaggerating because I'm angry, but not good enough. Not good enough. NGE. I'm telling you, man, it's a big game. Big game. I'm so frustrated. But we have to move on. Let's talk about Bergwijn. What do you think of Bergwijn, guys? We're getting back. Winks looks like he's on, and Lamella. Winks and Lamella both coming on. Those are not changes I would have expected to see. Is Kane on? Is Kane off? Let me see. Is Kane off? Have they taken Kane off? I wonder. Have they taken Kane off? Because I'm seeing Winks and Lamella getting ready. I don't know who for, but it could be. It's a big decision. Harry Winks for Harry Kane. Harry Kane's been taken off at halftime. Ah, yeah. Wow. Oh wow. Kane's off. Yeah. I'm looking at the XG for halftime. Spurs 0.09 to 1.85 from Liverpool. So Just shows how one-sided the match has been. It's been awful. But Aurier and Kane are off. Kane going off is just you hate to see it, but hopefully it's precautionary and he's not out for a period of time. Hopefully it's just precautionary. Now it's going to lead to a change shape clearly. Now we've gone back to a back four. Doherty at left wing back just hasn't worked. Clearly it hasn't worked, and he's taken Aurier off for some reason. I don't know why Doherty didn't come off, but he's taken Aurier off. It's a back four now with Rodon and Dyer, and it's gonna be probably Højbjerg, Winks, and then Ndombele, and then well, Son up front. It looks like Lurvan on the left, and then Lamella on the right, and then Son up front. So not Bale, Lamella. I'm not sure if I would have made that decision, but he's made it. And I don't know. With no Kane, it's just looking more and more like a tough ask. But I'm am I seeing a back three still? I can't be. Surely not. No. But oh god, Liverpool. Oh, Firmino still has it. He's played it to Salah on the edge. Salah could shoot, and he's hit it over. Oh, I really hope that isn't an indicator for how the rest of this match is going to go. But Kane coming off, you just feel like a bit of that confidence is just going to go. Because Kane is like if we're being real, Kane's our best player. So your best player coming off in a match that you're 1-0 down, it's just something you never ever want to see. But again, if he's injured, you don't want to make it worse. You don't. Liverpool could smell blood here. This could get nasty. Oh, the passing is already looking poor. What's going on? Get your head straight. Wake up. You're professional footballers. You should be able to pass 5 yards in front of you. Oh, God. And they've scored. It's 2-0. Trent, look how easily they've done that. Oh, I can't stand this, man. So easily they've scored. We look shell-shocked. We looked absolutely shell-shocked from the off. And Liverpool scored What is that, man? What is that? You can't pass? Have you forgotten how to pass? Making our own mistakes here. This is completely our own doing. What is that? Look at that. They played it in. Lloris, he spills it, and what is that? No one's there to cover. That spill is poor, but Davis, you have to be on your man there, man. Oh, it's 2-0. No Kane, and you have to question if we have any hope of getting back into this game. Liverpool going into bad form. Dr. Tottenham, man, it happens. No, it can't be surprised. You can't be surprised, really. Can't be surprised. And Liverpool are just pressing forward and forward. Heads are dropping. This is just terrible, man. This is so poor. Not defending, man. Defending. We're supposed to be good at defending. You can't sit that back. You cannot sit that far back and not be good at defending. I'm sorry. It's just not. I'm not hearing that at all. Son's in the middle now. It's basically one less man to mark because Son's our only real dangerous attacker now. And Liverpool will just keep like 3 men on him. And will we be able to do anything? Who knows? We're attacking now. Højbjerg on the edge, and he scored a belter. We're back in this game. Come on. Let's go. Forget about that. Ignore that. One more. Come on. Højbjerg scored a belter from the edge. Come on. Oh, we needed that. Look at that. He stepped up when it mattered. Wonderful goal from the edge. Let's go. One more. We have time. Look at that. Completely changed the complexion of the game. Hopefully we can get momentum. We need confidence. Don't throw it away. I beg you, don't throw it away, because we've been the architects of our own downfall. This whole game, we've been the architects of our own downfall. Individual mistakes, stupid passing. It has to stop. Okay? It has to stop. Now it's 2-1. Now let's be. Come on, we need one more. That's all. Let's create something. Let's not be stupid. Yeah. Look at the person you want to pass to. This is elementary stuff. Bergwijn's been fouled. Come on. Nat Phillips has come on. I don't know why is Nat Phillips come on. Came on from Matip. Matip off at halftime. That defense is nothing, man. Nat Phillips and Henderson center back. You have to be attacking that. Have to be going for that. What is that defense? Oh man, I don't know. I don't think bringing Lamella on was the best idea, to be honest. Like, I like Lamella, but Lamella is just he's one of the guys who just love to hold on the ball for just a bit too long. You know those players. That's Lamella to a T. He'll do something nice. He'll hold on to the ball for just that bit too long. That's another assist for Bergwijn. Like it's not. It's kind of a bit of a fake assist. Like it's not. It's an assist, but it's all in the finish. That's a great goal. Now, can we please come on? Let's do something here, yeah? Let's make something happen. I think I'm out of the FBL Cup, which sucks, but honestly, at this point, I could care less. Let's just get something from this game, please. Can we not do something stupid? Liverpool defense is not there. We don't have Kane, but they don't have Van Dijk. You know, it's even. I mean, the injury table maybe isn't even, but you know what I'm. You get my point. We have to be attacking them. That goal, that Trent goal is so stupid. It makes me so angry because it's like we didn't wake up second half. Liverpool are free here. Salah, I think that's going to be a corner for Liverpool. Dyer's back. These guys, man, he's offside. Luckily, this is I still have it as I have it as Tottenham 1, Liverpool 0. What is that? Why did I edit? Let me edit that. Why did I say 1-0? It's just wishful thinking, really. It's actually just wishful thinking. I wish it was Tottenham 1, Liverpool 0. Fortunately, that is not the case. So we have to change that. Look at me, man. Oh God. Look at the defending on show, man. It's just so poor. You look at that. Now, come on. Okay. Wink seems to have been, I don't know if he's been good really since coming on, but hopefully he'll bring some like calm to this midfield, which is what we would have needed a good 5 minutes ago. Oh, see the passing, man. It's just not there. And Liverpool, the way they hit people on the break is they're deadly. Look at them. This is Liverpool. They're back. I told you, man. It's all they need is one. Okay, what is that from Bergwijn? That flick is ridiculous. That is outrageous. Come on, play on. Come on. Oh, that's head clash. Oh, Rodon's feeling that, and Thiago, but Rodon seems to be really feeling that. 2-1 is that's pretty much been the score for like three. I think the past 3 or 4 games that Liverpool and Spurs have played, Liverpool have won 2-1. But something tells me that that's not going to be the score today. I'm not saying we're going to win or draw even, but I don't think that's going to be the score at the end of the game. And this next goal is vital because I feel whoever scores this next goal, it could change the entire complexion of the match. Liverpool score again, they've pretty much won the game. Let's be realistic. But if Spurs score, we have a game. We have a game on. But I just don't have confidence with the front four of Lamella, Bergwijn, and then obviously Ndombele and Son are good, but Lamella, man, I don't know. What a goal though. Keeper had no chance. Look at that, the Viking. When we needed him most, he came big. God, man, we have not been good enough today, man. We have not been good enough. Lloris as well. Lloris, they say Lloris in big games tends to not be very good. He tends to not perform in bigger games. And that wasn't the case for all of the season except for today. I just hit it straight into the path of Trent. I feel like I've been a bit harsh on some of the defenders today. Like the first goal, I maintain is Dyer's fault, and Obviously, Trent shouldn't be free at the back post, but I feel like the palm is poor. The parry away is poor from the keeper. Let's be real. You expect more from your captain. We need to create though. I haven't seen us creating. We haven't created a good opportunity this whole half. We haven't. We scored, but we scored from a good goal. It wasn't like we created an opportunity that should be scored. We have to come on. We have to. We need people dropping deep, trying to link up possession. I can't have, like I'm seeing Lamella running on. I'm seeing Son running on, and I'm seeing Bergvine running on. We need someone to that's the Ndombele. Yes. Ndombele, man. You're gonna have to carry this midfield on your own. Look at that. Lamella, man, loses the ball. Possession losing machine, but obviously Ndombele is just so good that he can retrieve it. If I see Lamella just wait too long to pass, thank you. First time. Ndombele tried it. Playing with 10 men. Have you ever noticed that teams like never score when the opposition has 10 men from an injury? Like I know it's never a long window, but I feel like I've never seen that. Maybe like once. Oh. Yeah, no. It was a good pass across from Davies. You see that? Having a left footer on the left side, automatically better chance from the left. But look how open we are. And Doherty just doesn't love defending. He doesn't like defending. He's so far up. And look at Salah. Look at Salah. It's three. Look at that defending, man. Look at that defending. We press forward and we just can't attack. That's outrageous. It's 3-1. It's 3-1. This game is pretty much over. Look at that. They played our game against us. They played our game. They counterattacked us. Doherty was nowhere to be seen. Davis also high up from the cross. It's a handball, though. It's a handball. But they won't give it. They won't give it. That's definitely a handball from Firmino. He's handballed it, but that is no excuse for the terrible, terrible defending. Look at that, man. You've given him time to get onto his left foot. Are you serious? He's handballed it, but I don't know if VAR can go that far back. Oh, what a finish. Yeah, this game is over, man. Maybe VAR could save us. Oh, come on. Nah, that's a foul. It's a handball. It's a clear handball. If VAR actually knows what's good for it as a thing, it will disallow this goal. It is a clear handball. That is a handball. He's moved his hand. That is handball. I don't care if he's being fouled. Look at that. That's handball. No debate. That is clearly handball. Look at that. Oh, if they don't give handball, VAR is finished. Finished. That is outrageous. You look at that. Oh, Lord, man. Oh, this ref, man. If he doesn't. Oh, if you give this, man, I'll question you for it. It's such a clear handball. I've never seen a more clear handball in my life. He moved his arm towards the ball. That is such a clear handball, man. Oh, Lord. Handball, man. Obviously, we shouldn't be conceding that goal. It's stupid, but that's a handball. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's a handball. Thank you. Thank you. We've gone out of jail. Now, don't do that stupid stuff again. I don't want to see that again from you. I don't want to see that from you again. No more stupidity. You've gone out of jail again here. You've gotten another chance. I don't want to see any more stupidity from you guys, yeah? We need to score. Let's score again, yeah? Come on, second goal. Let's coming. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's press their goal. Don't give them space. It's back to 2-1. Come on. Keep the ball well. No stupidity. Don't get caught out in stupid counters. Come on. Like, obviously, we're going to have to press forward now because we're a goal down. But still, we have to come on. Lamella, play the pass. Oh, that's a good ball. He's from Bergvine. Bergvine, the pass is telegraphed, man. Oh, it's handball. You telegraphed that pass. It's so obvious. That pass is super obvious, bro. Oh, oh man. Uh, oh man. We've been given many chances to get back in. Liverpool should be out of sight right now. If we're being honest, especially the way we've played second half, Liverpool should be out of sight. Been shocking, terrible. Especially considering we've been a goal down. We've been absolutely. We're so lucky to still be in this game. It's been dreadful. Let me change the scoreline again. I have to change it back to 3-1. I have to change it back to 2-1. Because, yeah. Luckily, this team, man, this team will be the end of me. I'm telling you. Roden seems to be the only one that knows how to defend right now. I was big. I was giving Davis, I was bigging him up, but that was second goal, and the third. Like that is just like obviously it's going to be more difficult to defend against Liverpool because we're a goal down and we're going to have to press forward, but have to be smart with it. Liverpool obviously sitting a bit like they've had a good attack here, but generally they're sitting a bit more deep because the counter's on. Oh, look at that. The pass. Doherty loses the ball. Oh, Højbjerg's the one I foul. Doherty, man. I thought it was a good signing at the time. I really did, but he's just looked atrocious, terrible. But we've been given a chance here to get back into this game, and I really hope we don't take. I mean, I really hope that we don't not take it. We have to take it. It's there. Højbjerg's the only reason we're still in this game. He scored a wonderful transition. Liverpool are just everything we want to be right now. Look at them. No Kane, and these guys are looking a bit lost. They don't know who to pass to. The issue has just been the passing this game. I've said it. The passing has just not been good enough. And it's poor. It's like professional footballers, man. You want to play in the Champions League and you can't pass. It's just so frustrating. And now the best passer on our team, probably in Kane, isn't even on the pitch. And I just hope it's not serious. I really hope it was more of a precaution. And I know you don't really take precautions against Liverpool, but still, I really hope it wasn't he can't play on. He cannot physically play on. He's in too much pain. Doherty is a man playing with no confidence as well. You can tell. Oh, look, we're passing the ball around well in our half, but we're not penetrating. No penetrative passing. We're passing around with the players who don't make things happen. Where's Ndombele? Find Ndombele. Winks has come on, and I don't think Winks has made any real difference. We should have brought on Vinicius for Kane, in my opinion, because Son is just stuck out in the center, and now he's gonna get marked out of the game. There are two center backs on him. Why are you playing Son in the center? Like, there's a reason he plays on the left and scores so many goals. I just we have. I feel like Vinicius should have played. In my opinion, he's done Winks really. Salah's done Winks. Watching this team play is so frustrating, man. They're just playing long balls. Who's gonna win that header, man? Like, what is Son winning the header? Bergwijn can press, but we don't. Again, we need a focal point. Why isn't Vinicius playing? Why didn't Vinicius come on? Why? What's the point of bringing on us? What's the point of signing a backup striker if you're not going to play him when your main striker gets injured? Wasn't that like the reason why we bought or why we loaned in Vinicius in the first place? I'm confused. So I'm playing up front, so we lose. Not only do we lose Kane, we lose Son's influence as well. Oh, and it's gotten. How has it gone to Mane there? What's that defending, bro? It's happened again. It's happened again. They can't deal with the cross. Oh, you're kidding me. How have you let that through? Are you serious, Roden, man? Oh, no, bro. No. You let that happen again? What happened to learning from your mistakes? What happened to learning from your mistakes? Oh, you're kidding me. What happened to learning from your mistakes? Just get rid, do something. Do something. Never looked like getting back in this game. Even at 2-1, never looked like getting back in this game. Been completely outclassed. Completely outclassed. How are we even going to get into the top four playing like this, really? Like, where we are talking about title. What about top four? This team, man. Alderweireld's on the bench sinking. What did I do to get benched for these two? How am I? I can't be worse than this. Outrageous, man. All these goals, our own stupidity. Liverpool have been better than us by far. Don't get me wrong, but we're the architects of our own downfall. We're creating our own mistakes here. Defending, you've just forgotten how to defend. I don't. I don't understand. Why have you taken it off Son? You've taken it. I was gonna get to Son. I guess he can't see it, but still. Couldn't even. You don't even. It's like we can't even create. We can't even form an attack now with Kane. I will never understand why I brought on Lamela. Lamela has done nothing in 21 minutes. He's done absolutely nothing. Liverpool could go and they could destroy us. They could get a few more. They could make this embarrassing. We've been so poor. Embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. Can't believe I have to watch 23 more minutes of this, man. Just put me out of my misery. Anderson, yeah, throwing out the diagonals now. Look at the confidence. I mean, brought on Winks and you have two substitutions. You're a goal down, and you bring on Winks and Lamella. Winks and Lamella when you want goals for Kane. Oh God, Jose, I can't blame you for your defenders forgetting how to defend, but I can blame you for making such shocking defending. So I can blame you for making such shocking decisions. Substitution. I can blame you for our attackers not being able to form an attack. What's going on? Taking videos of us smiling, all playing around. The vibes are so good in training. Perform. I don't care how good the vibes are in training. Learn how to play. Man, you expect more. I expected far more than this. We performed terribly. We started well and we got worse and worse and worse and worse. Ignore that Højbjerg goal. It's a complete anomaly. It doesn't change anything. Because it's not like the goal had been coming. Just let it happen. Terrible, man. I wonder what Kane's thinking seeing this, man. I bet he'd be tired if I were him. I'd be tired of seeing this happen week in, week out for years. It's not fair, man. Whatever Mourinho said at halftime is just not worked at all because these guys have just forgotten how to play football in the second half. Guys like Roden, you're trying to force him in when he's not ready. Clearly, trying to force him in over the likes of Alderweireld, which I just don't get. Someone like Doherty, who I just don't want to see start for this team again. Honestly, he's just been so poor. He could turn around maybe, but it's not like he's a young player who has time to improve and develop. He's already 29, so the thought would have been to buy a Premier League proven, developed player. We get the finished article, and it just hasn't worked. So frustrating. Look at them. They're shooting. We're not even trying any. We haven't even tried at all. Like it's just how can you be a goal? How can you be behind and not be creating opportunities? I don't understand. Liverpool are a good team. Don't get me wrong, but no one. Oh man, no one can create in this team. In Ndombele, I want more from you. In Ndombele, whenever he gets on the ball, good things seem to happen, but he just hasn't gotten the ball enough. All these guys, Bergwijn just not good enough. Irvine hasn't been good enough. Lamella has been anonymous. Winks is just playing heavy passes and losing the ball, and he can't really defend. Look at this, man. Liverpool having a field day. Oh, you need to up your confidence. Come and play Spurs. Dr. Tottenham makes the pain go away, huh? See it? Disgraceful, man. Terrible performance. Look at that. And Ndombele's having to come deep now because the ball isn't getting to him. It's just not getting to him. Look at that. 3 attempts, 2 on target. Can you imagine? In this whole second half, we've had 1 attempt and it was the attempt from outside the box. Can you believe that? In the whole half, the one shot we had was Højbjerg's ridiculous long shot. The one chance we haven't created anything. What is that? Mourinho, man, you got some serious and you need to answer some serious questions because this has just not been good enough. Not even close. You can tell Son's already vacating the for Son. I don't even think Son has touched the ball this half, and he's gone out wide now because he's realized he's not getting the ball up front. You have a striker that you could play up front, and you're sacrificing other players. You have a striker who's on the bench who wants to play, I think would snatch at this opportunity. Like the ball wouldn't get to him. Don't get me wrong, because apparently we can't attack. The ball wouldn't get to him, but at least he'd be a presence up front. Meanwhile, you're forcing Son to vacate his place on the left, man. It's just this. Look at Liverpool are defending well, and obviously they're gonna have men back. They're 2 goals up. Why wouldn't they? Look at that. The passing is just not there. Not good enough. Winks, man. You can't. Oh, that's what you're brought on to do, and you can't find your target. Passing has been bad from minute one. From minute one, the passing has been bad. Look at that. Look at that for a first goal. Disgraceful. All of these goals have been poor. We're seeming like the only play. These players, they just don't. Apparently, they just don't care because they haven't. They didn't try. They didn't play. Tragic. Terrible. I really hope Kane isn't injured for long because apparently we just don't know how to play without him. Can you imagine? We haven't created any clear-cut opportunities this whole half, and we're behind. It's like we're not even. It's like we're playing like we're ahead. Like I don't understand. Or we're playing like we don't really think we can get ahead. It's like watching Newcastle play against Liverpool. Like what is this? I question top four after this. I question top four. Not good enough. Look at this. Not good enough. Look at them. Liverpool are just keeping the ball well here. They don't have to do anything. They don't have to force the issue because they're up. They can go back if they want. Mm. No striker, man. You put Son. You're not only are you negating you're like us having an actual striker by bringing Son, by putting Son up front, but you're also making us lose our threat from Son. It's like we're playing without Kane or Son now because Son's had to play up front, which shouldn't have had to be the case. Why did we even bring in Vinicius? Why? Oh, I can't, man. Ah, look at that. We can't keep the ball. Losing the ball in our own half again and again and again and again, and we're just sleepwalking to defeat here. It's just how you could tell these guys, they've already given up. Look at the body language, man. These guys are just watching. I really don't know what this means for Spurs. I mean, for Liverpool, it means they're back. They're back in the race. Big win for them. Anything's possible for them now. Obviously, like Man City will be tough. Man United are inconsistent, but Liverpool will feel after this that anything's possible. We've luckily for them, we've helped them out of their rut. And for us, if Kane's out, it's going to be another long season. And you know what? People might want to check out. They might want to say, I can't waste my best years at Spurs doing the same thing again and again and again and again. We need a defender. Now, I know we're talking the long term plan for Mourinho. Our best season was always, the plan was always to be next season. It was next season. We need to bring in that defender. But what is this? With the players we have on the pitch, even without Kane, we shouldn't be performing this poorly. I'm sorry. It's not good enough. Props to Liverpool. They played outstanding today. They've had an incredible game. So good. But we have been shocking. It's just you don't want to see it, man. You hate to see it. I always get my hopes up for these kinds of games, and I don't know why. I always get my hopes up just for them to be brought down. I know we need to. Yeah, I get it now. You need to go into these games. You need to go into games as a Spurs fan. You need to go into games with no expectation, so you can't be disappointed, and any good thing will surprise you. That's just it. Bale looks like he's getting ready. About 20 or 30 minutes too late, but he's getting ready. Bale in big games seems to be a good combo, but apparently not today. Bale, if he comes on, I want to see him play up front because I don't want to see Son up front anymore. I thought we established that Son up front on his own is just never worked. It's just not. It's not the move. It's never been the move. It is. It still isn't. Son's found Lamella. Lamella. Yeah. I mean, the pass is behind him, but Lamella's offered nothing this whole game. Lamella's just a. It's just there. Like he's not doing anything. Look at that pass. That's shocking from you, Lamella, man. Been brought on to play incisive passes, and that's what you're doing. Passing it straight to a Liverpool player. Look at that from Ndombele. At least he's trying. He's trying things. At least he's not passing it straight in front of him. He's not passing to a defender right in front of him. Oh, man. Look at that. So one dimensional. We don't know. All we can do is try and pass the ball to Son and hope and pray. Just pray that something breaks. We're relying on luck, individual brilliance, man. I can be mad at Mourinho. Don't get me wrong. I'm annoyed, but oh yeah, Højbjerg the pass. But like the passing has been so bad. So how can I blame Mourinho if the passes have been so terrible all game? Like the game plan. Don't get me wrong. Game plan hasn't worked out. The the selection hasn't worked out at all. I hate the selection. I'm on Mourinho for the selection. Don't get me wrong. But the individual performances have been so poor today. I thought the mentality had gone different, I really thought the mentality had improved. But they don't know how to pass. They don't know how to pass. I wonder what the passing accuracy is on. Let me see. If it's above 70, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised. Pass success 83. Are you serious? So it's like every time we've actually tried to play a decent pass, we've gone rid. Bale's on. This team, this is a really, really poor performance. Bergwijn off. It's just nah. The aim has to be top four. I'm sorry, it has to be top four. We have to try our very best to get into the top four because 2 seasons of no Champions League football is just not good enough. Bale looks to be playing off the right hand side. I'm so disappointed, man. I expected so much more than this. Spineless, man. Spineless. The mentality has always been an issue. It's spineless. Making our own trouble, Like if Liverpool have cut us apart on like more than once this game. Don't get me wrong, but all of the goals that we've conceded have been of our own doing. Like all of them. And it's like it's so frustrating. No, the worst thing for me though is conceding the same goal twice. Like it's not the same goal, but you let the cross. You've seen Dyer and Lloris have an absolute howler and just let the ball go across, and you've done the same, Roden. I expect more. I know you're 23 and you're young, but if you're playing against Liverpool, I'm gonna have to judge you. This has been terrible. Oh God, passing. And whenever we've gone into an attacking area, the passing has been poor, and we've given the ball away in dangerous areas. So it's like the worst combination you can think of. Like I don't mind losing the ball and trying something, but we're talking basics. Look, a guy's right in front of you. The pass isn't there. You're messing up. You're trying to pass the ball around the back. You're messing up the pass. I just don't know. I feel bad for someone like Son. What do you want him to do? He's fouled. Højbjerg's fouled Wijnaldum now. Yeah, nothing. Not even a whimper. Not even a whimper. Højbjerg's been the only person putting in effort and heart. Even his passing has been kind of off, but at least he's been putting in everything. And I still can't get over. I don't think we've had a shot still since we've conceded or since we scored that goal. I don't think we've had a shot. Man. Could we like actually like have an attack here, or will Lamella lose the ball? Oh, Lamella's lost the ball! Shock! Imagine my surprise. This man. And I'm seeing Mane in space. Oh, he's tried it. He's tried it. So poor. We didn't even make it difficult for Liverpool, you know. We didn't make it hard. Any good team punishes this. This is just not good enough. And we have a performance like this. We seem to have a performance like this once every like 5 games, like a terrible, terrible one. We weren't great in the first half, but this second half has been even worse for me. It's just nothing. Nothing. We've offered literally nothing. Yeah, mine is running after a long ball, and I wouldn't. Why wouldn't he? Obviously, he'll fancy himself to be able to, to get past our defenders because we haven't shown anything from a defensive perspective today. Bale touches the ball for like the first time. Son's been out of this game, completely out of this game. And again, it's not his fault. It's because he's had to play up front for some reason I don't understand. I think the thing is with Mourinho's tactics, right, is that they don't allow for margin. They don't allow for much margin for error. Like it has to work for it to work. Like no mistakes. But and obviously, I know you can't really account for this many individual mistakes, but yeah, Bale's just played a terrible pass. It's just when you're playing for the, you need to when you're playing against these kinds of teams, you can't rely on one chance. Really, you can't. And obviously, we had that Son chance. If Son scores that, or he scored it, but if that counts, it might be a different game. But that doesn't take away from the fact that we've not been good enough today. We just can't create chances. Apparently, without Kane, we have no creativity. Look at that defense. I'll never that Dyer for that goal for that first goal is just ridiculous. I think Salah's actually been really good today. You know, he hasn't really had much opportunity, and his goal was ruled out. But I think Salah's been very good today. Mane's had far too much freedom. Liverpool have just they've just controlled. They've controlled this game. I do think that they should kind of be worried about some of the chances they missed. And again, all of the goals have come out of our mistakes, but teams make mistakes. So relying on opposition mistakes isn't really the worst way to play football, really, especially when you're playing against a team like us who just seem to crumble when it really matters. I hope the board are watching this and they're saying, okay, we do need another defender. We need a defender who can defend, you know? The passing though has just shocked me. Why have I turned my Xbox on? Ugh. Letting Trent score, man. No chances, you know. This is just more and more and more of the same. This game was over as soon as they scored that second goal. Or in fact, it might as well have been over as soon as they scored the first goal. Because since then I've seen nothing. Hoybier running around, running, giving absolutely 100%, trying, but his passing hasn't been 100%. No one's passing has been great, and Nobele's looked good at times. He's kind of disappeared at times as well. Winks came on and it's just not been. It just hasn't been a good substitution. Winks hasn't offered anything. Lamella, I just hope you don't bring him on again because you've seen he's done nothing. I don't even know where Lamella's playing now. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul, surely. I guess not. I guess it's not a foul. Would have been a bit harsh, but still, would have been a bit harsh. But it was a bit rough. I mean, no, he got the ball. He got the ball. He got the ball. But you could argue that's a foul. But at this point, I'm just completely like, why do we have to? Why would we have to be relying on like penalty shouts? To just get back into a game, not even to equalize, just to get back into it. Five extra minutes. Lovely. More time for us to embarrass ourselves and not attack. This is looking like last season, man. Like we just don't know how to play football. Hoybeer's been playing that. He's been trying that diagonal all game, and it hasn't worked once. Just hasn't been on. Oh, Davis went for it and completely missed it. Got none of the ball, none of the man, nothing. Son's deep. I so poor. Nothing attacking wise, man. I just don't know how you can be like. I have to somewhat question Mourinho because like, how can you be a goal behind and not create any opportunities? Like how can that? Like what is that? I'm confused. We've made a sacrifice. We've said, you know what, we'll play your football, but it has to come with results, and this is not a good result. Top four looking tough after this, man. Leicester are looking better than us. United, Liverpool, City. That's already that's already 14. It's five actually. And even Everton, man, they look decent. So top four is looking difficult, man. You might have to look at the Europa League, and that's not a given either, considering we can't play. The issue, we really need to look at how long Kane is out for. This Kane injury is big. We've seen how it looks when we try and form attacks without Kane. Now we've seen it, so we need to look at how long it's going to be out for. Oh, look at the pass and Ndombele. The passing hasn't been on, man. Even in Ndombele's passing has looked suspect at times. I mean, being Mourinho and watching this team and setting up in a certain way and watching your players just like no matter how much I think Mourinho has been somewhat at fault for this defeat, I think the players have let him down. I'll be brutally honest. I think Doherty has shown that he can't start. He can't be a starter. He's not good enough for this football club, unfortunately. Might have just been a system player after all at Wolves, but he's not good enough. Roden we've thrusted him. We thrust him in. He's gonna make mistakes. It's part of the learning process, so it happens. Dyer though, Dyer is just I don't know. Dyer it happens way too regularly with Dyer for me. It happens way too often. Even if Hoybier hadn't scored, he still was our best player, man. Like just because of the pressing, he'd win the ball. It's just that the passing, as it has been with everyone, it hasn't been quite there. Can you believe that? No, I think we've had 3 shots the whole game. Embarrassing. 3. More and more of the same. Liverpool defensively have been very good. Second half, first half they looked open, but second half, nothing, no chances. This game is over. It's just embarrassing. Like, what is that? Spurs have lost 3-1. It wasn't even close, to be honest. We offered nothing. We were especially poor in the second half. We scored a wonder goal from Hoybier, and that was the only shot. The one shot we had the whole game was that. Think about that just for a second. We didn't help ourselves. All of the goals were overall making. The first game we played, you could say we were unlucky. This game, we completely deserved to lose. Completely. Disgraceful. But that's going to be it. I'll probably be back for Spurs next game. I don't know. Whatever. Spurs are playing Brighton next. Honestly, I don't even. If the team play like this, I don't think it'll be enjoyable to watch. But it's one of the troubles with being a supporter, I guess. You have to stick with your team. Hopefully, things will improve because that was not good enough. And we'll have to see what happens with Kane's injury. Liverpool look like they're back. Liverpool look like they look quality today. So yeah. See you later. Man, what a game, man. Terrible. Absolutely.